Good day, students. Today we will going to continue our lesson about web development. But before anything else, let us first have a review on the things that we have discussed last week. Last week we discussed or we learned how to create a website. Okay, and in creating a website, first we need to plan. Okay, so planning is important so that we can know or we can visualize what does our website will looks like. Okay, so we cannot just jump in a web development process without planning the looks of your website. So that is what we call wireframe and sitemap. Okay, now for today's lesson, we are going to learn more about website development. And for today, we will going to learn text spacing and sequencing. And we will also going to learn the CSS. So are you ready? Now, let's start. So before anything else, again, just like what we have learned last week, when we are creating a website, make sure that all of the things that we put in our Notepad++, our CSS, our picture, all of them must be enclosed in one folder. So, before creating your website, the first thing that you must do is to create a folder. So, let us create a folder. And for this folder, I'm going to name this one as web development. Okay, so I have already now created a folder. The next step that I am going to do is that I will going to put here the picture that I will be using. So in this case, I have already the picture, and this picture is about the CSAB. And I'm going to save this one in the folder that I have made. Okay, now after we created the folder, the next step that we will going to do is we're going to go to our Notepad++. But before anything else, grade 8, I want you to follow Servon as well. So while I am doing or while I am explaining things here, I want you to open your Notepad++ as well, so that you can catch up and so that you can follow our lesson for today, or whatever the things we will be doing. You can apply that one so that in your own pace you can create your own website. Okay, so the next thing that we were going to do now is we're going to open our Notepad++. After this one, let us create a new Notepad++. How to do that one? Just click the new file button here. Okay, so when we click that one, there is our new notepad. Okay, now in creating a website, first we need to start that one with a doctype HTML. Okay, so again, what's the purpose of it? Excuse me. What's the purpose of this doctype HTML? This tag tells us that the one that we're creating here is not a simple notepad, but an HTML. Okay, so the tag used is okay, so just follow my tag. Okay, so this one is the doctype HTML. Make sure that you're going to enclose that one with, okay, this one. Okay, so after this one, the next step is that we will going to save our file in our folder that we have created a while ago. Okay, to save that one, just click the file, click the save as. Okay, and then go to the desktop where I place my folder. Look for our web development folder and save our work. So here it is. So I'm going to click this folder, going to click open. Now this time, I'm going to rename this one as my website. CSA. Okay. Now, before we click the save button, make sure that this file must be an HTML file. Now, to do that one, you can click this one, the save as type, and look for the HTML file or HTML extension. Now, here it is. So make sure that before we click the save, the file type should be hypertext markup language or HTML. So click that one and then click save button. Okay, so it means to say that this notepad is not already an ordinary notepad, but this notepad is an HTML file. Now, the next thing that we will going to do is that we will going to write the very first tag, and that is the HTML tag. All of the tags that we will be doing must be enclosed by this tag. Okay, so just put our bracket here and then write HTML. This HTML is what we call the start tag. Okay, we need, if there is a start tag, there is also an end tag. So let us make an end tag for this one, bracket. For the end tag, we use the slash. Okay, and then just write HTML. Okay, so tags comes from a start tag and an end tag. And by the way, notice that there is a red arrow here. Okay, so this red arrow here means that this notepad is not already a simple notepad, but this notepad is already an HTML file. That's why we have here the red arrow here. Okay, so if you cannot see the red arrow here, it means to say that your notepad is just an ordinary notepad, not an HTML file. Okay, so let us now continue. So we have now our first tag, which is the HTML tag. After the HTML tag, there comes our head tag. Okay, so this is the start tag for the head tag, and we need also to write the end tag for our head. Okay, now what are the things that we were going to put here in our end tag? We can put title, we can put link for our CSS. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to put the title for our website. For the title of our website, I am going to choose the title as Colegio San Agustin. Okay, so for making a title for our website, we use the tag title. Of course, this comes with an end tag. Remember that the end tag has a slash. Okay, and write title for the end tag. Now, the next step that we were going to do is we were going to write a title for our website. How to do that one? All we have to do is just to put our title in between our tag. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to write now the title, Colegio and State. Okay, so we have already now our title for our website. Okay, so we can already save our work and check our work if it's working when we open our browser, the Google Chrome. Now, don't forget to save our work. Let's go back to our folder, open our folder, and here we can see now our website. So let us just double click this one and check. Okay, so here it is. Notice that our website is still blank, but we have already the title for our website, and that is Colegio San Agustin Bacolod. Okay, the Colegio San Agustin Bacolod is already our title tag. Okay, now let us put something here in our website. Let us go back to our Notepad++. Okay, so we already have the title. The next one is the body. Okay, body comes with an open bracket and then write body. We have also an end tag for this one. Don't forget, bracket slash then body. Okay, so the body tag here are the things that we were going to put inside in our website. Okay, so everything that we were going to put in our website will be included or will be closed by this body tag. Okay, now what will we do, or what are the things that we were going to do with our body tag? The first one is our H1 tag. Okay, so you already know what is an H1 tag. H1 tag is what we call heading tag. H1 here symbolizes the very important heading. Okay, H1, remember, H1 is the very important heading. Okay, H1 comes from H1 up to H6, wherein H1 is the most important and H6 is the least important. So let us put something here in H1. So in this case, I'm going to put Colegio and and of course, we were going to enclose this H1 tag with an end tag, which is the bracket, dash slash, and the H1. Okay, let us save now our work and check our work in our website. So here it is. This is our website that we are creating. Notice that we can still see the Colegio San Agustin, which is our H1 tag. Don't worry, all we have to do is just to click the refresh. Okay, so here it is. We already have Colegio San Agustin Bacolod. So this one is our H1 tag. Okay, so let us continue. Okay, so as what I've said earlier, that H1 or heading number 1 is the most important heading. So let us try to have H1 up to H6, wherein H6 is the least important heading. This one, let's try the H2. Okay, so this one is our H2. Let's continue our work. I'll just going to copy this one. And let us try until H6. Change this H2 to H3. Okay. Next is heading number 4. Next one is heading number 5. The next one is the last heading, which is the heading number 6. Let's try to see the difference between H1 and H6. Okay, let us save our work. Let us go back to our website and let us do a refresh. Okay, so there you can see the difference between H1 to the rest of the heading. So again, H1 is the biggest because H1 is the most important heading. H2 seems to be a little smaller compared to H1. And we have here the H3 up to H6. So that is the difference between H1 to H6. Okay, now let's continue with our work. Okay, I'm just going to erase this one since we will not be going to use H6, but let us use the H2 for heading number 2. So in this case, I'm going to write our school motto, which is Colegio San Agustin, your school. Okay, so let us now save our work and let us try to check how does it looks like in our website. Okay, so we already have now the H2. Okay, now since we already done with our H2, the next step that we were going to do is making a paragraph. Okay, so the tag used in making a paragraph is letter P. So again, we were going to put first the bracket, write P, and then the end tag for our paragraph. Okay, so here it is. So if you want to create a paragraph, so we will be using the letter P tag. Okay. In our previous lesson, we already have created a wireframe, or shall we say, how does our website looks like. Now, I already saved our work. This one, I'm going to open the website and let us check the things that we were going to put in our website and how does our website will looks like. Okay, so here it is. So this will be, or this will final output of our website. So we have here Colegio San Agustin at the center. We have the motto at the side. We have the logo. The next one is our paragraph, and the Virtus et Scientia. Okay, so we already created the Colegio San Agustin, and then our motto. The next step that we were going to do is we were going to put a paragraph. Okay, later on we were going to put the logo of our school, but first let us put the paragraph. Okay, which is this paragraph. I'm just going to copy this one, Control C, go back, Notepad++, and I'm going to put this one. Okay, so here it is. Okay, so this will be the paragraph for our website. Let us save our work and let us check how does it looks like in our website. Let us do a refresh. Okay, so we already have a paragraph. The next step that we were going to do is we were going to write a picture. The picture should be between our school motto and our paragraph. Okay, so let's go back to our Notepad++. In this case, let us put a picture between our school motto and our paragraph. So I'm going to put here, okay, space. We're in here. I'm going to put the tag if we want to put a picture in our website. Can you still remember the tag that was used in putting a picture? Okay, very good. The tag used is img src equals. Okay, now the next step that we were going to do is we're going to put this what do you call this one, this one. Okay, and after this we were going to put the title of our picture. So in this case, let us check the title of our picture. The title for that one, let us open our website. The title of our picture is CSAP. Okay, and when we are putting a picture in our website, make sure to check the file type. Okay, because we were going to include that file type in our tag. It's very important. It's because without the file type, our picture will not going to work. Now to check the file type for our picture, just right click and go to properties. Okay, so here it is. The file type is in JPEG format. So we're going to put the .pjpg. Okay, now let's go back to our coding. Okay, so again, the tag used for putting picture is bracket img src equals and this symbol. Then after this, that one, we're going to put csab dot jpg. The dot jpg is the file type for our picture. Remember, this one is very important. Without this one, our picture will not going to work. Okay, so write this symbol and close it with a bracket. Okay, so remember, if we're going to put a picture, the tag used is img src, the title of your picture, and the file type. Now, unlike our head tag, our body tag, our h1 tag, and paragraph tag, the tag used for picture does not have an end tag. Okay, so this will be only the tag that we were going to use if we want to put a picture. Okay, again, the tag used for putting picture does not have an end tag. So let us save now our work and let us check our work in our website. What I have to do is to just do a refresh. Okay, so here it is. We already apply a picture in our website. Okay, but I think this picture is too much. It's too big, so we're just going to reduce the size of our picture. Now, to reduce the size of our picture, we were going to adjust it using its width and height. Okay, but before that, let's go first with our width. For the width, I'm going to set this one as 250 px. Px here, or px here is what we call pixel. Okay, so the width will be 250 pixel. Now for the height, okay, still it will be 250 pixel px. Okay, now notice that when we are putting a pixel, it should be enclosed by this symbol. Okay, so this one is very important. Without this symbol, our tag will not go into, or the size of the picture will not go into. Okay, so let us save our work, go back to our website, and let's do a refresh. Okay, so here it is. We already changed the size of our picture. So again, if you want to change the size of our picture, just use the width and the height, and then just write, okay, the pixel per picture. It depends upon you. It could be 250, 100, 500, or 1,000. Okay? Now, this time, let us proceed with our next lesson, and that is the text spacing and sequencing. Okay? But before anything else, grade 8, I want you to familiarize the following tags here. It's because these tags are the basic tags that we need to remember in creating a website. Okay? So first, we need to write doctype HTML. The next, after this one, we're going to enclose all of the tags with an HTML tag. So still, we have a start tag and an end tag. After HTML, we have the head tag, start tag, and the end tag as well. So what are the things that we put in our head tag? We have the title. After our head, we have the body. Here in the body, we can put everything that we were going to put in our website. Okay, so we have here the H1, or the most important tag, followed by our H2. The next one is the tag used for picture, which is the IMG SRC, and our paragraph tag. Okay, so please familiarize this tag because we will going to deal with this tag as we continue our lesson about website development. Okay, now this time I'm going to show you our lesson about text spacing and sequencing tags. Okay, now text spacing and sequencing tags, these are the different tags when we are dealing with our text. Okay, so the first tag here is our line break tag. Okay, so what is this line break tag? The line break tag simply means that it inserts a single line break. The line break tag is also an empty tag, which means it has no end tag. Okay, so remember, break tag does not have an end tag. Okay, line break tag is useful in writing addresses or point. Okay, so just like for example this one. Okay, so notice that when we are making, okay, especially when we are writing a paragraph, okay, when we are writing a paragraph, when we put something, okay, even if we're going to click the enter, still it will not going to go to the next line. So in this case, we will going to use the line break tag. Okay, so I'm going to show you the example on how to use the line break tag. Okay, just like for example here in our paragraph. Okay, although that I click or I already put this sentence in the next line, okay, but if we're going to check it in our website, okay, okay, so here it is. Okay, so as what I've said, even I already put or I already place this sentence in the next line, still the things that we can see in our website, it still continue. Okay, just like as one paragraph. Okay, just like this one. Okay, notice that this sentence is already in the next line. But here in our website, it just continue. Okay? Now, if you want to put this sentence in the next line, just like what we did in our Notepad++, we were going to use the line break. Okay? So, how to do the line break? It's just easy. All we have to do is to write the line break bracket BR and then close bracket. Okay? So automatic, if we're going to put line break, this sentence will go below the Colegio San Agustin Bacolod. Okay? So let us save our work. Let us check this one in our website. Okay? So let's do a refresh. Okay, so here you go. This sentence is already in the next line. Okay, how about this one? Let us also put a line break in this sentence so that this sentence will go below the Catholic Institution of Learning. Okay, so to do that one, let's put a line break. Okay, so this one, it is located. Let us put a line break. BR. Okay, so it means to say that this sentence will be below our second sentence here. Okay, since we already put a line break. Save our work. Go back to our website and let us do a refresh. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so the third sentence is already below our second sentence. So again, if we want to separate or if we want to put the words that we were going to put in our website in the next line, so we will be using the line break. Now, how about if I am going to make a space, or shall we say the spacing between the first, the second, and the third sentence? I'm going to put a space between these sentences. Okay, so how to do that one? All we have to do is just to double our line break. Okay, so notice that we have only one line break here. So just put another line break so that it has a space between these three sentences. So line break. Okay, so we have now two line breaks and it already separates the first, the second, and the third sentences. Save our work and let's go back to our website and then refresh. Okay, so there it is. So in this case, we already put two line break and this time we have now a space between these three sentences. Okay, so that is the function of our line break. Line break gives a break or put the words our website into the next line. Okay, let's proceed. That is our line break. Next one is our definition list, definition term, and definition description. Okay, now this tag, the definition list, the definition term, and the definition description, this tag is used if we want to give a description or if we want to describe something in our website. Okay, so the tag used for definition list is the DL. For the definition term is the DT, and for the definition description is the DD. Okay, definition list, this tag defines the description list. The definition list tag is used in conjunction with the definition term tag and the definition description tag. While the definition term, this tag defines the term or the name in a description list. The definition term tag is used in a conjunction with the definition list tag and the definition description. And when we say definition description or the DD, okay, this tag is used to describe the term. Okay, so just like for example here, okay, so we have here the do, which is our definition term, and that a deer, a female deer, is our definition description. Okay, so it describes, okay, the do here, this is his description. Okay, or shall we say the ray, this is our term. Ray is a drop of golden sun. This one is the description. Okay, so again, if we want to describe something on our website, we use these tags: the definition list, the term, and the description. Now let us use them in our website. Go back to our Notepad++. Okay, now this time, let's start with the definition list or the DL. Okay, next after the DL comes with our definition term or the DT. Okay, for our DT, let us have first Leo San Steam. Okay, so this comes with an end tag, which is DT. Okay, and the next is our description. So we were going to describe now what is Colegio San Agustin. Okay, so this will be our definition description. Okay, so what is Colegio San Agustin? Let us just copy this one. So Catholic institution of learning and administered by Agustinian for the province of Santo Niño de Cebu, Philippines. Okay, so this one will be our DP for the description of our definition term, which is Colegio San Agustin. Don't forget our end tag, and let us save our work. Okay, now this time, let us do now a refresh. Okay, so here it is. So we have now a description for a definition term, which is the Colegio San Agustin, and it describes what is the Colegio San Agustin. It's a Catholic institution owned and administered by Agustinians. Okay, so if you want to describe something in your website, so you can use the DB, the DL, and the DT. Okay. Now, next, okay. This time, let's proceed with ordered list. Ordered list, this tag defines order. Ordered list can be numerical or alphabetical. You need to choose whether it could be an LI tag, wherein it defines the item, and in simple terms, ordered list order the things that you want to put in your website. If you want to put order, then you can use the ordered list. Okay, ordered list here is some more formal way of ordering things. It's because if we use the OL here or the ordered list, we can write it. It could be alphabetical using ABC, or we can use numbers to order things. Okay, so remember that ordered list is more formal. Okay, it's because we order them through letters or through numbers. Okay, so how to do the ordered list? Okay, now in this case, let us now order something. Let us do our ordered list, I mean. Okay, so for the ordered list, we have the tag used, which is OL. Okay. Okay, so as what you can see here, ordered list start 1. Start 1 means to say that the following order that we were going to put here will start at 1. Okay, so after this, let's start our list. In putting a list, we use the LI. Okay, LI means list. Okay, so what will be our first list? Let's say I'm going to put history. This is our first list. And type for list. Next one is out for school. Next list will be mission vision. Okay, now save our work. Again, ordered list is used when we want to put an order, want to order something in our website. Okay, so we can use numbers or we can also use letters. Okay, so in this case, I use numbers. Wherein I put a start 1. So it depends upon you. If you want to put it by 10, so you can put start 10 or start 20. Okay, so let us go to our website and check if we already have the list. Okay, so here it is. So what you can see, I already list the following: history, about, and mission vision. Okay, and it orders according to numbers 1, 2, and 3. So notice the website already put the about in number 2 because in our Notepad++, okay, I put there start 1. Okay, so automatic the website will going to list down the following words in the list starting from 1 or up to the last list. Okay, so in this case, I have only 3 lists, which is the mission vision. That's why it's only 1 to 3. Okay, so we can order them using alphabet or letters. Okay, so if we don't want to use numbers, we can also use letters. Now, how to do that one? Just go back to our coding. And instead of writing start 1, you can write type 8. Okay, save our work. And let's go back to our website. Okay, let's do a refresh. Okay, so there it is. So instead of numbers, it changed into letters. A, B, and C. Okay, So again, if you want to order, or if you want to put something in proper order, when you are creating a website, we use the OL tag. Okay, what is the difference between the OL tag and the description tag or the description list tag? Okay, so the description list tag is used for describing. Okay, while the order list tag is used for ordering things. Okay, let's continue. Aside from ordered list, we have also an ordered list. Okay, so the ordered list, as what I've said, this list is more formal. It's because it uses numbers, it uses letters when ordering things. But the unordered list here does not use letters and numbers. Okay, so notice I changed the OL to UL. It's because UL here is an ordered list. So let us try to see if we're going to change the OL to UL. Save our work. Go back to our website. And let us do a refresh. Okay, so here it is. So the ordered list ordered our things here through letters and numbers, but the unordered list here, it orders but it uses bullet. Okay, so that's the difference between the two, the OL and the UL. Okay, UL, unordered list uses only bullets, while ordered list uses numbers and letters to order things in our website. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so after this one, okay, so there you go. We use the LI for listing the item. Okay, so that's the one that we put in our history, in our about, in our mission vision. Okay, the next tag that we will going to use is the strong text tag. Okay, the strong text tag or the boldface tag, these tags are used if you want to give emphasis to our words or to some words in our website. Okay, so it makes the word in a bold face or makes that word a little bit darker than the other text. Okay, so how to do that one? Let's go back to our Notepad++. And let us try to use the bold face. Okay, so like for example here, this one. Okay, in our definition term, which is Coleos and Agustin. Like for example, I want to give emphasis with Coleos and Agustin. I want to make this one a little bit darker because this is the thing that I am going to describe. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to use the bold face. So what's the tag used for the bold face? That is only letter B. Okay, don't forget to have your end tag, letter B, close it with a bracket. Okay, so save your work, go back to our website, and let's do a refresh. Okay, so here it is. So as what you can see, the Coleos and Agustin Bacolod here is much darker compared to the other text in our paragraph. Okay, so that is the use of the boldface. Actually, the boldface and the strong, they are just the same. Okay, it makes the text a little bit darker to give emphasis to some text on our website. Okay, so the tag used for the boldface, just remember it's letter B. Okay, so here it is, letter B. Next, now we can also use emphasis using EM definition using DFN, variable which is var, or you can also use italicize or the I. Okay, so you can use any of the tags here if you want to give emphasis to some words, not only making the text in a bold face, you can also use this one to give emphasis. Now, in this case, I'm going to use the italicize. Okay, by the way, if we're going to use the emphasis, this is how it looks. If we're going to use the definition, this is how it looks. Okay, if we're going to use the variable, it's the same. And if we're going to use the italicize, it's just also the same. Okay, so these tags, okay, also used to give or to emphasize some tags in our website. Okay, now let us use the italicize. Okay, now in this case, I'm going to italicize, okay, still this one, Bacolod Agustin Bacolod. Okay, aside from making it bolder, I'm going to make this one in italicize. Okay, so what is the tag used for italicize? That is letter I. Okay, and tag for this one slash I. Okay, save our work and let's go back to our website. Okay, so there it is. So as what we have noticed, the text now is in italicize. Okay, so it's already bolder and at the same time, nag-slanting line siya. Okay, so it is, if you want to give emphasis to our text, you can use the italicize or the bold text. Okay, next is the marked text. The marked text here is a text used to highlight something, okay, in our website. Okay, so if we're going to use the mark, okay, just like this one, this is how marked text looks like. So when we use the mark, it will mark something in our paragraph. Okay, so it's just like when we are using if we want to emphasize something using mark or making this one in a different color to give emphasis, so we can use the mark text. Let us try to use this one in our website. Okay, so in this case, let us make or let us mark this one. This is our sentence: Catholic institution owned and administered by the Agustinian of the province of Santo Niño de Cebu in the Philippines. Now this time, I'm going to mark this one. I'm going to highlight this one using our mark text. To do this, all we have to do is press the right and an end tag for this one. Okay. So as what you can see, this phrase will be in mark or it will be highlighted. Okay, save our work and let's go back to our website. Okay, so here it is. This one is the thing that we put a tag, the mark tag. Let us try what will happen. Okay, so there it is. Okay, so this phrase is now in mark. Okay, so you can use as many marks as you like if you are creating your website. Okay, so you can make or you can put this one in mark. Okay, you can put this one in mark. So it depends upon you. Okay, as long as the things or the words that you mark in your website are important text. Okay, so that is our mark tag. Okay, so we can also decrease the size of our tag using the small tag. Okay, the small tag will decrease the size. This is used for citation, notes, and the like. Okay, so like for example, for this one, if you want to make the text small, all you have to do is just to put the small tag. Let us try it in our website. Okay, so like for example, I'm going to make this one small. This is located in Bacolod, the capital of Negros Occidental Province. The Negros Occidental Province here, I'm going to make this one small. Okay, so all we have to do is open tag, small, okay, and tag for small tag, okay. Save our work, and let us try to check that one in our website. Okay, so have you seen? Okay, here is the Negros Occidental Province, and as what you can see, it's smaller than the other text in this sentence. Okay, so that is the small tag used. The small tag is used to make citation, okay, in your website. Okay, so those are the different tags that we can use if we want to give emphasis if we're dealing with text in our website. Okay, so this table tag, table row, and table data, it's just like the same with our ordered list. Okay, but the thing for this one is they are listed to tables and rows. Okay, and we will not just going to include this one in our website. We will going to discuss this table tag, table row, and table of data later on as we progress with our lesson about website development. Okay, that we were going to use this tag in a more advanced web development lesson. Okay, so again, if we want to adjust, if we want to make something, if we want to emphasize something in our website, we use these different tags. Okay, so what are the tags that we have learned for today? The first one is the break tag or the line break tag. Okay, what's the function of the line break tag? It makes the tag, or it puts the tag in the next line, just like this one. Okay, what else? What are the things that we have learned? We also learned how to mark the text. Mark text is used if you want to highlight some text in our website. Next tag that we have learned for today, we use the small tag. Small tag is used for citation. Small tag makes the text smaller compared to the other tag or compared to the other text in our website. We also learned the description list, description term, and the description, the DD, the definition description. Okay, this tag is used if we want to describe something in our website. And the last thing that we have learned for today is the ordered list and the unordered list. Ordered list is a kind of tag wherein if we want to order something, we ordered it through numbers like 1 to 3 or letters like A, B, C. Okay, and an ordered list is a tag, but instead of using numbers and letters, it uses only bullet form, just like this one. Okay, so it orders the history, the about, the mission, vision using only bullet. because this one is an example of an ordered list. Okay, so that's it. In our next lesson, we will going to learn about the CSS or the cascading style sheet. Okay, so please proceed to the next folder for our activity. Thank you and God bless you all.